How to go from nice guy to player and a fucking slayer. What up, guys? It's Cross, and in this video, we're going to be talking about how my client Vinny changed the entire trajectory of his life. So, Vinny was already a pretty cool, successful guy, and like a lot of guys, he was doing well financially, but his life and his dating life was just fucking meh. It was mundane, there was nothing going on, and despite being a high value guy, he was probably getting more dates at 19, 20 than he was at 27. And before this, Vinny was struggling massively with approach anxiety, and he had tried the dating apps but had gotten no real results, and he was just sick of spending his weekends alone and just having no female company. And sometimes a photo really does speak 1,000 words. So right here on the left, we have the before, the lone mirror selfie for the dating apps, and on the right, we have the after. Just 2 weeks into the program, he's out on a night following my structure, and you can see here that he's practically covered in lipstick from making out with 3 girls in one night. And he sent me this photo and he said, "Cross, I'm the Joker." And I said, "Why so serious?" And he thought that was hilarious. So look, yeah, this video is about Vinny, but his issues are probably the same issues you're facing. You're probably a successful guy. You've probably followed the red pill advice of just getting your bag and building your value and getting the house and the watch and the car, but you still struggle with nice guy syndrome, and you struggle to take action, and you struggle to approach. And this is really about turning that pain into power, because the reality is most guys live quiet lives of desperation. Most single dudes are in pain. While they see others going out, pulling girls, having fun, really living life, they spend their weekends alone, scrolling on TikTok, Instagram, watching YouTube video after YouTube video, and they try the dating apps and get nowhere. And if you're watching this, maybe this rings true for you. You're probably a successful guy. You're probably over the age of 25, and you're starting to see your friends settle down, maybe even getting married, but you're left with your left hand and weekends alone. And the truth is, you're only getting older. So most guys hide away from all this pain, never actually committing to solve the problem. But Vinny did, and that's why his life changed. So again, if this rings true for you, if you're sick of being caged by social anxiety, if you're sick of seeing opportunities pass you by, if you're sick of getting ghosted or friend zoned, and if you're just tired of feeling small, understand that the only way this changes is if you make a decision. And change does take time. Like in the gym, results aren't immediate, but I can tell you with the right structure and process, you can have a huge life-changing shift in just 2 to 3 weeks. But again, nothing changes if you change nothing. So decide literally right now if you're going to do something about this, or if you're just using this video to numb your own pain. Decide you're going to proactively do something about this. And there are really two things that keep guys stuck when it comes to generating attraction. One is the strategy, what to do, where to approach, when to approach, what to say to start a conversation, and how to actually lead the conversation and develop deep attraction. But equally important is the inner game. So many guys want these wild experiences. They want to attract 9s and 10s, or they want this dating life of abundance, or they want to be able to be socially free and approach any woman, anytime, any place, but they're still being run by the old scripts from their teenage years. And this was my issue. When I was 12 to 17 years old, I didn't get girls. I grew up pretty socially isolated and stifled. And these experiences shape us. They change how we see ourselves. So even if we learn the theory to pull the hottest chicks, if our inner game isn't on point, it all falls apart. So with that being said, if you really want 2026 to be the year you break through, that you level up, that you start attracting the baddest chicks and live that dating life of abundance, and if you're a guy who's driven and already getting after it in other areas of your life, understand that getting your game on point is what is really going to make you feel like a boss, like a god amongst men. And the key to that is both inner and outer game. So click the link below this video and get booked in for a dating audit call with me so we can identify what you're trying to achieve and we can put you on a game plan to actually make that happen. So click that link. I'll see you on the call. Let's fucking go.